Okay, now that our color is dry, we're going to take a scraper and scrape down the bindings. And now I want to take some paper, some fairly thick cardstock, and I'm going to cut some curves that'll sort of match the curves of the guitar. They don't have to be exact, but we're just going to use that as sort of a shield so that we don't accidentally scrape some of the finish on the top of the guitar. So I'm going to start here on this side. And I've kind of got my paper in place. And I'm just taking the scraper. I'm going to slowly start to just scrape down that binding till it gets flush with the edge of the body. Then just keep working your way around that edge. And you can see how different curves in the paper kind of help facilitate that scraping. The real key here is not to scratch that lacquer finish on the top or the sides. And then you can move to the side portion of the binding. And here I just use the straight edge of the paper to go along that edge of the binding. And then scrape it just like we did the top. And now I'm using a scraper that's shaped like a French curve. You can also use a straight scraper here just as well, one that's rectangular. And again, you don't want to get it perfectly flush, as flush as you can with the paper there. We still are going to put a clear coat of lacquer over this, so the film will have a little more millage to it. And now add any decals or signatures that you wish to the body or the headstock. I typically sign my name on the headstock of the guitars that I make. And you also want to scrape the binding along the neck. And then once everything's scraped, go ahead and retape the fretboard so we can apply the clear coats. And then I'm just going to take the clear lacquer and start layering that on. And now we're going to build up several layers. And the process is the same each time. You're going to spray a coat, let it dry for an hour, and then add another coat. And I did put a total of 8 coats of clear on the guitar. And the 2-week cure time is absolutely mandatory. Doing it any sooner is definitely going to cause problems with your finish when you go to sand and buff.